Now, we've agreed on the decision, but what about the process? Here we come to the process. All over the country, in their 18 years of age, these young men have to report for service. 72% I think for the Army, 26% for the RAF, and just 2% for the Royal Navy. So here we are, this is the biggest part of the process. And the first stage of that is basic training. That's 6 weeks. So these young men are coming off the train from the station or the bus. There are very few cars in that, you know, from the late 40s, the early 50s. No mobile phones. There's the odd phone 200 yards away and so on. And they're coming into this barrack room, and each one of them has a bed. 2'6" long, that's going to be their bed. Well, not quite, sorry. They're even smaller than I thought. And a tin cupboard, and the bedside table. That is their empire for 6 weeks. Now, there are 1 or 2 snags. Their blankets have got to be made up. So when they get out of them, the first thing they've got to do is to make them orderly and clean, because the Army is talking about orderliness, cleanliness. Now, not all of them, to be honest, the whole cross-section, not many of them are absolutely squeaky clean, but the Army's emphasis on cleanliness, everybody can think, well, this has gone a little far. If you can think, here they are, they're going to get a uniform, and significantly they're going to be made to send their civilian clothes back in brown paper parcel or locked in the store, so they only have their khaki uniform. So they've entered the walls of the military. And this is the uniform, and it's obviously khaki, but it's reasonably thick, but it's awful when it gets wet. It's not brilliant at all when it gets wet, but that's what they've got. And they also have a pair of boots. I'm sorry to be very basic on all this, but they get issued with a pair of boots, and the pair of boots are virgin boots. They are absolutely still with their bobbles all over them. They then have to bull their boots. And bulling the boots means that you have a hot spoon which you heat with a cigarette lighter or a bone, and you burn off the bobbles on the toe caps. So the toe cap looks pretty good. Now this is Stay Bright. It's quite deceptive. If you're doing your boots, you make them like glass. It's taken you about 2.5 hours to get to that every night. Not 2.5 hours every night, but you're doing them every night. And you've only got to drag them on the ground or bang them, and you've got to start again. So you could literally spend all the time doing your boots. The boots are pretty good, and they're good quality. I mean, boots are so important for the Army. You've got to have comfortable feet. You're covering a lot of ground with your feet, and you've got pretty good studs and heel caps, and they make a lovely sound. But the one problem with the boots is, you imagine you've got all these people coming in this barrack room, and you've got boards, not like these boards, but basic boards. And one of the jobs that the young men, dirty young men, scruffy young men, have got to do is to make their floor like glass from wax polish. Now when they come with their boots, it doesn't do the floor any good, so it's a problem. It adds to the constant emphasis on cleanliness and kit.
Don't you take your boots off when you come into the door?
Well, you could do that, but of course they're probably rushed in and then they're going to the next meal or something. You're absolutely right, but many of them don't, for one reason or another. So cleanliness is one thing, and it's all-encompassing. There's no I'm saying, I'm pointing this out, 6 weeks, encased in this hut, no leave. I said the phone, there's a phone if you can probably queue up for it, but you're relying on mail, and mail, you rely on it because there's probably a check in it or something, or a note or something, but there's a few days wait for that mail, so you're still cut off.